Hey guys, it's your boy, back again with another video. So nice to see you again. Welcome to my YouTube channel if you haven't been here before. If you have been here before, thanks so much for coming back. Today, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a Dollar Tree makeup tutorial. I know we're all out here trying to be bougie on a budget, so that's what we're gonna do today. I did go to the Dollar Tree and get a couple different pieces of makeup to start with. There's my little dog's butt. They didn't have everything that I needed, so I just kind of went off of what they did have, and hopefully it works out for the best, guys. So let's get into it. Okay, so first thing I got is this Sassy Plush Chic Moisturizing Foundation. They didn't have a lot for base there, so I just got what I could. Now this is in the shade Light 1. It did look like that was the closest one they had to my skin shade, so that's the one I went ahead and picked out. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that. And I did grab some makeup sponges, which I'm super looking forward to using, guys. I'm typically using a beauty blender, but in the mindset of Dollar Tree makeup tutorial, we're doing the sponges. And these are from the same brand. They are Sassy Plush Chic. Look at that little triangle sponge. That brings you back, doesn't it? This is a little bit exciting. Super duper. And I'm just gonna take what's on the back of my hand. I'm gonna dip into that with this little makeup sponge. And we're gonna go in. Oh my God. Now this is supposed to be a moisturizing like foundation, like more like a CC cream, I assume. So it's not gonna be full coverage, but hopefully we get a little bit of something. They didn't have any concealer that was in the right shade. They had a regular like concealer, but it was like in deep tan, and I wasn't gonna look like an Oompa Loompa, so I went ahead and just avoided that altogether. This smells like, almost like limes. Like, I know that sounds really weird, but it smells like the lime artificial like scent or flavoring. Like, that's what it kind of smells like to me. It does smell a little bit like plastic. The texture is really nice though. I'd say it's pretty decent for, you know, $1 for the price that we spent on it. I am not like mad. I'm gonna go a little bit on my eyes with this, just like I do a typical foundation. Honestly, I'm not mad. Coverage is like a little bit of a light to medium coverage. I assume it would be buildable. I did put quite a little bit on, but yeah, not bad. It's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent like little CC cream. I would not complain about this. Like if you're like in an emergency and you're like, oh, I need something as a cover up real quick, I think that this would definitely do a good job. I do have like a little, it says it's blush. It's LA Colors powder blush in the shade Baked. But I'm gonna use this for contour because obviously, as you can see, this shade is very dark. It's not really what I would call a blush shade. I would call that more of a contour shade. They didn't have any like actual true blush there, so I just skipped over it. Super duper. And that's what that shade looks like. It is actually really pretty. Like, can't be mad about that. Like a nice neutral brown shade. It does come with this little brush, like, so I'm gonna take the brush that it comes with and I'm gonna actually use that to give myself a little bit of a contour, I guess. Let's see how this works. We want to talk about some harsh lines. Try to blend that the best I can. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna move on from this. I'm actually gonna grab that sponge up again and I'm gonna just kind of work that to blend it. I do like that coverage that like moisturizing tint is giving me. I think, like, look at how pretty my skin looks, like, in the light. It does give you a really nice coverage and a nice sheen. I'm not super mad at this bronzer. I think that I just don't have a very good application technique. I think that with the proper tools, this bronzer would be very nice. I like the color, and I think that the color for me at least is really good. Okay, and I am gonna take a little bit and just contour out my nose. I did get that as blended as good as it looks like it's gonna get, guys. So let's take that and do a little bit on our nose. I'm not mad. As you can see, it actually came out to be very like natural looking. It really does not look bad. This side could use a little help, but I can't. I've blended it as much as it's gonna let me. I did go up on my forehead as well. It did give me a very nice little glow here. I am not mad. Like, I'd say this is pretty decent. Good deal, yeah! Next thing I'm gonna be doing is eyeshadow. So I grabbed this LA Colors 12 color eyeshadow palette. Super duper, so there are those colors there. I tried to choose the most like neutral palette that I could find because I could not find like any eyebrow colors that would match my color to be good. So I will be probably taking this darker shade and trying to fill my eyebrows in with that. It does come with this little eyeshadow stick. So I'm gonna try to take that and maybe fill my eyebrows in a little bit. They didn't have a brush for me to use with my eyebrows, so that's what I'm gonna be taking now to just fill those in. It's not gonna be the most clean method of application, but we gon' try, okay? That's actually a pretty good shade for me, for my eyebrows. I'd say it matches pretty decently. It is maybe a little bit more like gray toned than my eyebrows. If you can see, they are a little bit of an off shade, but it does not look bad. Like I'm not mad at it. This is coming out pretty good for Dollar Tree. I spent about $15 on all of this, and I am not mad at all. I did actually pick up some eyeshadow brushes, and these are Wet n Wild brushes. I've got a flat brush, a little bit of a flat brush, and then I have a like foofy blending brush. So I obviously don't have eyeshadow primer, so I did go on my lids with that CC cream and kind of do a little bit of coverage just so we could see what that's gonna look like a little bit better than just my little veiny little eye. Super, so I'm gonna start out with a transition color, so I am just gonna go into this like warm brown here. It's a little bit of a lighter shade. These are all matte colors, but they do seem to have like a tiny itty little bit of sheen to them. Now obviously I'm dipping into these pretty liberally because they are not the greatest of quality. Now I wouldn't say that they're super bad. They're relatively decent. As you can see, this is a little swatch. So they're not too bad. Like, they're not the worst eyeshadows I've ever dipped into. But they are, you know, Dollar Tree quality. So there is a little bit of a liberation that has to be taken while dipping into these eyeshadows. That's actually really pretty. I don't have another foofy brush, so I'm actually just gonna be using this for some of the stuff. I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here and go on the outer corner just to deepen that a little bit. Wow. That is actually so pretty. And I've used these brushes before. These brushes are actually really decent. They're just those Wet n Wild brushes. They're super soft. They're pretty good quality. I mean, obviously they're not going to be as good quality as maybe like a Real Techniques brush or something along the lines of that, but they're relatively decent. Super, so I did go on those outer corners with that little bit of a darker color. As you can see, it is actually really pretty. Like, I do think that the color payoff's interesting, but it's not bad. Like, again, I've had worse eyeshadows. Like, this is pretty decent. Like, it's not chalky. It actually goes on very smooth. Like, I'm not mad about it. I think it's pretty decent. This would work in a GIF if you needed it to, you know what I mean? Okay, super. Now I'm gonna go in with that dark shade that we used on my eyebrows, And I am going to take that pretty liberally as well and also go into that outer corner just to deepen that just a little bit more for us. I had that same palette in middle school, I did. And then I had like the little ones that you dipped into, you know, and they had the little brush and they were like glittery and sparkly. They had a few of those there, but I just decided to ixnay that. I went on without it. These are actually really pretty though. I didn't realize how actual good quality these were. They're not bad, like they're decent. They are definitely decent colors. Now I don't have any metallic colors, so I am gonna go into this white and just do the middle of my lid just to really brighten that up a little bit. The white is a little bit more chalky, but that is to be expected. Whites are typically a little bit chalky. Super duper. So I did get that white added on, and this is the finished like eyeshadow look. I'd say it came out really pretty. Like, it does not look bad at all. I'm not mad. I think that if you're going out like for a night and you're like, I really need makeup but I can't spend the money, or I need to you know, get something and you're on the go, you know, and you're just gonna do it like in the parking lot or something like that, this would not be like a bad look. So I did grab an LA Colors liquid eyeliner, and I am so afraid. I used to have this one in middle school too, and I can't tell you how many times that I dipped this into my eye and was sitting there like this, like just burning for about 5 minutes, okay? So hopefully that doesn't happen today. I'm a little bit more experienced in my makeup, but we'll see. Without no other way to describe it, I remember it smelling distinctly like corn. I don't even like know why that's the scent that comes to my head, but let's see if it smells like that still, because it's been years. No, it doesn't. This really nice brush applicator, it is like really pointy and nice, so hopefully that pays off for me here. Now this is the shade Brown Black. They didn't have a regular black, so I did just pick that up. Hopefully it's not too weird of a color. Because of that little brush, you get like a better idea of detailing, you know, you get to play a little bit more with it. This is a very wet formula, so definitely let this dry in between if you're planning on using these. Wow, those are cute. She cute. So I'm gonna move on to mascara. I did grab up an LA Girls or an LA Colors Wowie mascara. I literally just picked this one. They had tons of different mascaras to choose from, but I just picked this one because it said Wowie. Yep, that's me, guys. that's who I am. So it looks like it's like a curved applicator, so I will be going like up on my eyes with this. Talk about Wowie. That really is not like bad. Like that's pretty good mascara. LA Girl or LA Color, let's go. And this doesn't smell like anything, guys. So I don't know what it is, but I had like bad memories from when I was in middle school of like the Dollar Tree makeups and stuff like that. Because that used to be like what was probably like Dollar General and stuff like that. Like those are what they had. So I have like bad memories of like the scents and the smells, but it looks like as a formula they've improved those and they don't smell the same as they used to, which is super great because I was scared. I was so scared. Super. I did pick up an LA Colors like lipstick lip gloss duo. This is in the shade Twinkle. It does seem to be a pretty vibrant pink, but all they had was like really dark reds, dark purples, and then they had this pink shade. So hopefully this worked out to be pretty good for me. So it's like we've got the lipstick up top and then the lip gloss on bottom. So obviously I'm gonna go in with the lipstick first. As you can see, that is that really bright pink and it is so shiny. Like, oh my goodness, it smells like sweet tarts or something. That's That smells so good. I was so scared this one was gonna smell like plastic too, but they did better. So let's go in with this on our lips and we will see. I actually hope it comes out good. It looks like it might be a good color. That is so pink. It's so pink. The color payoff's not super great. As you can see, I do have like a little bit of on my inner lip where it did not want to go on. But for $1, your girl can't complain. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this lipstick on this side and I'm gonna use that as blush. That's actually really pretty. Super. So this is supposed to be a double duo, so I am gonna grab that gloss and go over top of this with it. This smells like bananas. Like banana runts. So the lip gloss is not bad. I definitely prefer the lipstick by itself if I was gonna choose out of the two. I think I would do the lipstick by itself. Get like a brow gel. So I'm gonna go in with that. Oh, I did not realize, but this is actually colored. So maybe that'll solve a little bit of our color problem here. It says it's in soft black. So let's see. And this is a building fiber gel. So it does have like, I guess it's supposed to have like the little hairs in it and stuff like that. It made my eyebrows look pretty cute. A lot better than just the eyeshadow did on my eyebrows. I did go ahead and snatch up some lashes as well and some lash glue. So I'm gonna test those out and we're gonna see how those work as well. And those are LA Colors Drama Tea lashes. I went ahead and cut the lashes down to size, so I am gonna go ahead and glue those on and we're gonna see how they look. Super. So I went ahead and went in with those lashes. I'm really a big fan of the black lash glue. I was not expecting it to be black. I thought it would definitely be white, but it really worked out well. I went ahead and went over with a little bit more eyeliner on my top lashes to kind of, you know, tie everything in and make sure that it looked the best possible. I like the lashes, but they look like two complete different sets. Like they're very, very pretty. As you can see, they're super wispy and cute. But like this one is a lot more full. It's really pretty and full, and this one's like very, like it's leaving a little something to be desired. I'm gonna grab that mascara and kind of go over it a little bit more and see if maybe that helps out a little bit. So I'm gonna go right over those. Now for $1 set of lashes, these are not bad at all. They still look pretty cute. But that's my only complaint that I would have to say about them. So I did go over with a little bit of mascara, but it does seem to be like these are a little bit more voluminous and a little bit more clustered together than this side of the lashes, which is kind of a little bit disappointing because these do look really, really pretty. These still look pretty, it's just a little bit more natural. And I'd prefer if they were like the same type of look, you know, since it's the same pair of lashes. But, you know, you gotta pick and choose it. They are $1 pair of lashes, so for that price, I am not disappointed whatsoever. I think that my favorite thing that I tried today would have to be that mascara and that Ardell Fiber Pro Gel that I tried. I would ixnay on the lipstick because this is just definitely not my shade. It's a little bit too bright for me. I also don't like the consistency. It's a little bit more gushy and squishy, which is not something that I typically like. I like a more matte lipstick. The eyeshadow palette was very decent. I'm not mad at how they blended out. I think that for the price, the quality was actually pretty decent. I love the little sheen that they have. I think that came out to bring a really pretty eye look. I will probably be keeping the lash glue as well, since it is like an LA Girls or an LA Colors lash glue and it is black. And I do like how quick it dried and how quick it was able to be stuck on. I'm a big fan of that. The moisturizing like CC cream type of foundation that we used is not bad at all, but I probably will not reach for it again, so that is probably going to be thrown away as well. But all in all, I'm not mad at all with how this look came out. I'm super happy with how it came out. I think in a quick pinch, this would work fantastic if you needed it to, or if you're just not looking to spend a ton on your makeup, go ahead and move forward with that step. Like, it wouldn't be a bad thing. Like, it's not going to be the most high quality, obviously, but for the price that you're paying, the quality that you're getting is very decent. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of my video. I appreciate it so much, and I love you guys. Mwah. Peace out, trout.